Hi guys, got a little short video here, something interesting about interactions and hidden objects. Normally I use the does line collide with bounding box of C node to find something, and that works fine, but the problem is it sees through everything. It'll just keep seeing through, ignoring everything else until it finds that item or not, and then highlight it that way. But what I want to do in my game is not to show things that it's hidden behind a wall, for example. Like just standing there. So this is how I've got it to working. It actually works with modifying the code. So for example, we find the sphere there. When you're behind the wall, won't find anything. So that's good. How did I do that? I'll show you. Okay, so with my code, it runs a regular check for certain types of items under a folder. So basically, the code runs, does collision point of world with line. You want to use that one as well as the does line collide with bounding box. Use them together, and that way it can then ignore things that are hidden behind an object. So in other words, this one here, get collision point of world with line, first finds the first thing it finds and the position wherever that is. It doesn't tell you anything else about it, so it's a little bit limited. But if you combine it with this to get the first thing that you find when the player is looking at it, and then do another check from that from the player also to the endpoint being this collision point, first collision point. And then you say, does that line collide with the bounding box of a C node of the collision point, the first collision point I've seen? If it does, that means I'm looking directly at it, and if not, then it means it's hidden behind an object, isn't it? So yeah, so that works fine that way. I thought it was pretty cool. It seems simple when you think about it, but had to muck around a little bit. And then all I've done here is just check the distance as well, so within a certain distance. So that's the code there you can use to not find objects through walls and things like that. You may even use it for enemies as well, enemy AI in rooms and walls, behind walls. If you don't want that to detect the player when it's in a room or obstructed by some object, then you could use this code as well for that. Yeah, so you can see it's can see it there, can't see it there. It's not interacting, or not interactable, because it's the wall's in the way basically. So I get close enough so I can see that, access that, but I can't access it there. Yeah, so it works pretty good. It seems very straightforward and simple, but did take a bit of thinking. Anyway, so hopefully that might find helpful to some of you guys who want to program the AI, or interactable objects like this that are hidden, to not show them when they're hidden. Might be helpful. Cheers.